What's up and welcome to Kinda Funny Gamescast for Friday, August 29th, 2025. Of course, I'm your host, Tim Geddes. I am joined today on this beautiful Friday by Greg Miller.
Hello, Tim. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Snowbike Mike?
You know what, Tim? You say it's a beautiful Friday, but it's not.
Why?
Because my two best friends here in the office aren't here today on this lovely Friday, Andy and Bless.
Okay.
I sent them a text message out to one Blessing out of the OEA Junior to ask,
Sure you did.
you land safely?
Two best friends.
No response.
Yeah.
Bless is
What's we at?
Bless is there now.
So
What point
Nick
is
is the
Bless?
1.0?
Yeah, Nick is 1.0.
where's
I'm
Roger
missing
in
a
all
lot.
of this?
He currently, right now, with his attitude today,
Wow.
1.6.
You did get him the wrong type of
Wow.
coffee.
I did buy him coffee.
You fucking wink at me. God damn it, you're a monster. I need everybody to know that often Nick gets a afternoon Starbucks.
Yeah.
And often
Often
he'll just
daily.
grab, exactly. He'll grab whoever he can to go with him. And that tends to be some combination of me or Mike, depending on the time. Very rarely both of us, though, Mike. Right?
It's true.
Every once in a while. But
Maybe
like normally
3
it's
times.
one or the other.
Yep.
But it's always Nick. And the amazing baristas over at the Starbucks near us obviously know who we are.
Of course. You guys come in quite some.
But they know Nick the most because he's Nick and because of how Nick is with people, which is to say incredibly charming at all times. And until you really get to know him, and then you're just like, what's wrong
Wait,
with
this guy
you
sucks.
as a person?
Yeah,
But like, you know, from the outside, if you're just getting a 5 to 10 minute interaction with him every day, it's like, oh, this is the best guy on planet Earth. They know his name very clearly. They know me and Mike's names, but they don't know which one of us is which.
Because you alternate who comes.
Yes.
You're not, and then Roger's in the mix now too.
So there's a lot of things. But yesterday, Nick's on vacation, obviously. You guys know that. He's no longer at this company for the next 2 weeks.
He's left the company.
I go to Starbucks, Mike, because Greg wanted me to pick him up something. I wasn't even getting anything. I was
That's
just like,
nice of you.
I put it out there if you're going to Starbucks.
I happened to be
Close to
a
it.
block away. I was
Okay,
like, fuck it,
okay.
I can go. So I went to the Starbucks, and they're all excited to see me. But as she walks up to me, she almost too quickly said, "Hi, Tim." And I was like, something's up with this. And I saw her like glance down. And I looked at the other one, and then there was some chitter chatter, some laughter going on with some of the other the women behind the desk counter. Thank you. And they're like, "Hey, we need to tell you, like, we wrote your guys' names on the register."
I love it.
Had
Good
to.
customer
So
service.
Mike and Tim's names are just on this register. And I'm like,
Starbucks.
this
But
is
what are the notes that they put to try to differentiate?
that is
you
the
two?
thing that I want to know. I didn't ask in the moment, but I really want to know what the differentiating factors are between.
Tim.
Tall,
Blonde.
handsome, baby blue eyes,
Yeah, blonde. Bomber jacket.
bad beard, kind of small, little tubby.
Kind of
Kind of
small.
Kind of small. How tall are you?
5'9".
Oh, really?
I'm supposed to be 5'10", but I
Mike
feel like I'm
might be
getting
the
down.
only person on planet Earth that says he's shorter than he is.
I would have said he's 6.
Yeah, I think he's 6.
No, it's 5'10".
Stand up.
Telling you.
Oh, come on. What are you talking about? I'm 6'3". Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I think Mike
Yeah,
is
he's
not
6.
quite 6.
Just about, though. He's
But, like,
he's
just
sniffing
about.
at it.
5'11".
He's sniffing
Well, that's
at
why I
it.
bought the Timberlands.
Yeah. Okay.
Give you a couple extra
Of
inches.
course.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you got to do it.
Anyway, well, Mike, if you end up going back, can you ask them what the
I will.
facts are
Okay,
about us?
okay.
'Cause
What are
I-
the facts about
I
us?
need to know.
We need to see the dossier on us.
Anyway, this is the Kind of Funny Gamescast. Each and every weekday, we get together to talk about the biggest reviews, previews, and topics in video games live on YouTube, Twitch, and podcast services around the globe. If you love what we do, and I really, really, really hope that you do, please support us with the Kind of Funny membership on YouTube, Patreon, Spotify, or Apple Podcasts to get all of our shows ad-free and a daily exclusive Greg Way. For a chance to be part of this show, please YouTube Super Chat as we go. A little housekeeping for you. We got an 11-person business here, and we're all about live talk shows, Mike. Today's Games Daily was all about the potential PlayStation 6 portable. Do we believe it? Do we not? Listen to the episode to find out. After Gamescast, this show, it's going to be a special sponsored stream where we're reacting to the Borderlands 4 PAX panel.
Woo!
Very exciting stuff. I want to hear what Greg has to say about this
I won't
game.
tell you. I haven't told you about it.
I know. If you're a Kind of Funny member, today's Greg Way is Greg's review of Sabrina Carpenter's new album, Man's Best Friend.
Oh.
Another album I'm excited to listen to, and I want to listen to your review as well.
Thank you.
Thank you to our Patreon producers, Carl Jacobs, Omega Buster, and Delaney the Psalm Twining. Today we were brought to you by X-Reel, but I'll tell you about that later. For now, let's start with the topic of the show. Our most anticipated games of September 2025, aka every single game coming September 2025. We're going to go through GameInformer.com's list. I don't know if I've said this on a show. I feel like I must have because I talked about it a lot and I must have given the update. Game Informer, they're back, baby. They're a magazine. You can support them. You should support them.
We support them. We all
Amazing
subscribe.
people doing great work. I got my second issue and I was like, oh man, I didn't get the first, but I want it because I'm a completionist. They finally sent me it and I'm in it.
Yeah,
There's a
you
picture
didn't
of me
know
in
that?
it. No,
Wow.
I got images and stuff.
When I was
but like, to see it, I'm
paging
like,
through that Borderlands,
pretty
I was like,
cool.
There's Timmy Tim.
Yeah, like I don't know that I've ever been in a video game magazine before, which like is kind of sad for me to think about.
Well, now you are, so it's a positive.
Well, now it's all good.
Yeah.
Now we fixed it. Yeah,
Everything's been
so.
changed.
PSX or the official PlayStation magazine, I forget what it was, wrote about me in a SingStar roundup while I worked at IGN.
That's so
like
sick.
they didn't know who I was. So they're like, why does he dress like a Ghostbuster? Why does he have a wiener dog? Nobody knows.
That's awesome. Let's just jump right into the big question I have for y'all. Without looking at this list, don't look at the list, Mike.
Shut
don't
your
look at the
fucking
list, Greg.
eyes!
What are the vibes going into September? It's been a
it's fucking
crazy last couple months of game releases. I know our October is packed to the gills with a bunch of stuff, but off the rip, are you guys looking at September like, oh my God, we have a bunch of games coming? Because I'm
Yes.
going to say, personally, I can't think. Maybe we'll go through the list and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm missing some things. But September seems a little on the slow side for your boy.
No.
You disagree?
I mean, this is where you get into personal preferences and what's
Of course.
going on, right? Where it's like, absolutely not. I feel underwater already with the amount of games we're trying to get through for review now, and then what's still to come. Like, I think some, even getting into September means getting into a bit of October, right? In terms of a review cadence,
Yeah.
which is cheating, I know.
Yeah.
But I mean, September still has games in there that I'm anxious to play, and I worry about now being overshadowed by review and job and all these other things. But I mean, the big one for me is Hell Is Us. I know I'm keeping it top level, but in terms of this month for me and whatever, like I've been talking about Hell Is Us since that preview event where I was like, this really turned my head, and I'm wondering if they can stick the landing or expand on the idea. So I'm super excited for this month.
Yeah.
I'm a little Greg. I'm a little Tim.
Yeah.
On Greg's side, it's too much. I already have enough to play. I already have so much to play. I can't even think about another month of big games coming my way. But also, Tim, I'm very much like you. September, if it wasn't for Hollow Knight Silksong dropping their date, September to me was one of those months where it's like, not much going on here. I think I'm going to be good. I mean, of
Borderlands?
course, Skate has now
Oh,
dropped.
I fucking forgot.
Skate.
Early access,
We'll talk
baby.
about all that. Borderlands, I've been
Halloween
a mixed
event.
bag of emotions with.
Okay.
And I'm looking forward to talking with Greg
Of course.
after this with our watch along because, yeah, I've been one of the kind of downers and doubters of Borderlands 4. I've been kind of down on my experience since Borderlands 3 and beyond here with Tiny Tina's Wonderland. But
And the movie. We saw the movie together.
Today,
Never
when I
forget.
drove in, I started to reflect on the good times, Tim. What Borderlands does is bring your friends together for just a fun night of gaming. And
It's your favorite.
That's what I really got to focus on is, you know what? Shout out to Borderlands for always bringing me and my crew together. So, yeah, I'm into Borderlands. I've been a mixed bag, but I'm more on the positive side now.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I thought, Tim, September, not that crazy.
Yeah, and again, I might be wrong. I haven't looked at this
I
list
think we're gonna
yet,
be wrong.
So we'll see. But yeah, I'm just thinking of like the games I'm looking forward to. I don't think any of them have that September date, but let's get into it and see how wrong I might be. Starting with Metal Eden coming September 2nd.
No, I'm fine.
I think Andy talked about this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, I
think
know
was
he
into
has
it.
a lot of. Can you give me the rundown on what Metal Eden even is? As I look at it, I go, okay, yeah, this is an Andy game. What we kind of look cyberpunky. We're first person punky. Not enough Punky Brewster references anymore. by the
No,
way.
definitely enough.
Do you know Punky Brewster? Do you
Only
know?
because of you and Nick.
Punky. Come on now. What are we talking about?
It's an adrenaline rush sci-fi first-person shooter. The advanced hyper unit Asuka is sent on a suicide mission to rescue the citizens' cores from the vast monolithic city Mobius. Once a
Mobius.
hopeful new home for humanity, now turned into a deadly trap. It's coming to
Okay.
everything except for Nintendo.
Someone in the chat says this is the Ruiner team.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
Take
looks
Silver
impressive. Not
published.
something I would be jumping on, yeah.
I mean, it's something that I'm interested in. I'm just not, that's not for me yet right now.
We have a Hirogami coming to PlayStation 5 and PC on September 3rd.
Oh, why
This is the cool one, little the origami-based like game. I'm interested in it, but this is one I want to wait and see the reviews for to see.
Yeah, this
how
seems like
poppin'
one
it
I would
is.
definitely want to check out, but I don't know if I'd actually finish.
Yeah, this is one that like I was really looking forward to, and it's tough with the date now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna put that on my wish list though. So I
Yeah,
don't forget
very
about
cute
that.
looking though. Very good looking.
September 4th, we have Adventure of Samsara.
I don't even know what that one is.
I don't either. Yeah, it's the fun of like doing these release date things. Is like you learn about a lot of games, and also you just remember like, oh yeah, we saw that at that Nintendo Direct or that State of Play or whatever. Yeah, Adventure of Samsara.
It's an Atari game.
Atari, yeah, publisher, developer, Alex Games. It's coming to PS5, Xbox Series X and S, Switch, and PC.
Looks neat.
Yeah, it does look cool actually. So what are we doing? We're doing 2D
Metroidvania,
hack and slash,
action adventure.
Metroidvania,
Yep.
hack and slash, I guess. Yeah. Oh, okay. We got hammers for
Cool
smashing.
pixel art style.
Become the solar champion.
And then September 4th as well, we have Hell Is Us.
There it is,
Greg,
everybody. Rogue Factor. Tim.
hit me. What can you say?
I mean, what can I say? I went to the preview in Montreal months ago, 2 months ago, I forget, and saw this. Yeah, right before I went and did the PAX East panel, so way longer than that, actually. Incredibly small studio up there, Rogue Factor, comprised of a bunch of different developers from Montreal, a lot of folks from the old IDOS team, the people who made Deus Ex, stuff like that. This is one that turned our heads a long time ago, right? You always remember this better than me. If it was an SGF, it was a PlayStation presentation, it was a whatever. But they dropped
this one was State of Play, but I could be wrong about that.
They dropped this trailer of a man in a poncho walking through creepy ass environments, running into these creatures that are White Walkers with voids in their faces, and he's hacking and slashing. And it was that thing of when they did the demonstration, we all said, "Oh well, there's no way this game could be that good. It's a studio we don't know. It's new IP, which is so rare."
And very ambitious based on everything that they're saying.
And that was the thing. As they talked more and more about this, they were very clear that we are making a game that is not for everybody. We are making a game that is going to buck the trends of what you expect out of an action game or even just a third-person narrative game, where this is going to be, they kept saying, and they've said talked a lot at the demo I was at, and then talked a lot more in dev diaries and other things about player plattering, right? This isn't going to be on a silver platter. This is going to be up to the player to go find what they want. There is no map in this game that you go to. There is no, they kept saying, magical compass that you can look at to go to your waypoint. The thing they were speaking to my ears about, right, that was really resonating with me and then resonated when I got on the sticks was this conversation when I was up there playing. I was doing my Outer Worlds re-review. I was in the middle of that. I had brought that up and I was playing that on my Steam ROG Ally, and it was this conversation of like, I love those kind of games. Open world RPGs are my shit, and yes, it takes a certain maybe setting for me to really get lost in. I'm sorry, Kingdom Come 2 Deliverance fans. I will still try to get back to it and give it a better shot. But it was that idea of like, when I'm playing those games, whether it be Fallout or Starfield or Outer Worlds, it is the cool. I don't even have to pay attention to what you're saying if I don't want to, because as soon as this is going to be done, boom, here's the objective. Boom, here's the thing on the map. I can some of these games, you hit a button and it shows me the line to get to you, right? As much as I love Assassin's Creed or open world games like that, right? Playing this demo and being like, cool, you are in Hadia. It is a civil war going on. There has been a calamity and all these monsters roam the streets now. Have at it. You got to find clues. You got to listen to conversations. They don't, maybe you get a thing that pops up and says, oh, a mystery has started. But even if you go to your data pad and scroll over to look at that, it's a pixelated thing that might have like Reunite, whatever, like a name like Reunite, and that's it. You got to remember who it was you talked to or what this person needed or all this other stuff to go find, to come back, to give it to them. But it doesn't seem like it's handing you that in any case. I got to play 2 or 3 hours. You could go watch the preview I did at the time, which was the opening, which went beyond the demo that has been out for a while, and I think it's still probably available. But I know the demo came out and a lot of people played here, and there was mixed reactions in the office from what they got. Nobody's saying it was crap, but being like, oh. But I was like, well, did you even get, where did it stop? And it stopped right after like the mass grave. I was like, oh, you didn't even get to where it opens up, and it is go explore and fight this thing, and what's this giant fucking thing over here? Like, there's all this intrigue to what you're doing, let alone, again, what I think super cool is a narrative guy, an open world guy, walking up to these people and talking to them and them just saying stuff. And then you walk away and it's like, okay, you can go to your data pad and you can go to their faces and you can see it'll say, recap what they've said, but it isn't saying, go here and do X. It is, you got to kind of put those pieces together. Again, this was based on, I guess it would have been like an hour and a half, I'll say, of that, and then an hour and a half later, they jumped us way deeper in the game, and it was like this whole labyrinth tomb we had gone into that was like very much like, now it was the puzzle of, I've got these keys and I'm inserting them and doing this and I'm trying to decipher. Like, there's a lot of questions about it.
Yeah, chat. Where's the hype at? Are you guys interested in Hell Is Us? Like, is this because we're very, very, very close to it?
Let me tell you, Tim. I think this is one of the big highlight this one. Keep an eye on this one. Of like, this could be a known one. This could be something that becomes big. I think there's a lot of hype behind this. There's a lot of conversation from Greg and different other previews and demos that everybody's had where there's a conversation going on about Hell Is Us. And I think now it's become, hey, when this date comes up, does this land? Does this really reach a mass appeal of, hey, this is doing something different? Everyone's been talking about it. You should go try it. And I think this is one for me. This has the big highlighter pen on it of like, if this lands and it is good, I'm going to go give this a try because I'm interested now.
Yeah, chat seems incredibly split on this between people that are interested, not interested, and that played the demo or didn't play the demo and everything in between. So I think that there's something there, right? Like listening to your preview and others' previews here as well. Yeah. It's like there's potential that this is going to resonate with certain people.
Potential is such a great way to put it because even leaving it, it's like, okay, cool. Like they're bucking certain trends and doing certain things. Like you're going in the face of what games have been for a long time. So inevitably, I think they're painting themselves into a corner where it's going to be like, this shit ain't for me. And the demo, the preview I did, not having touched the demo, was really difficult. Like I was like, oh fuck, I'm not pairing well and I'm getting killed left and right. So it is like, is it going to be that extremely punishing Soulsy thing? I turned down the difficulty in my preview at one point, and I was having more fun doing that. And again, player plattering, they want you to engage with it how you want because they say 50% is combat, 50% is exploration. And
100%
so,
reason to remember the name.
There you go. I'm excited to get my hands on it and see if they land this, if it all comes together. I think, you look at it and it's like, I'm playing as Todd Howard, and he's like voiced by Elias Tufexis, Deus Ex himself, and it's like, okay, like let's see what we got here. I like them. I like someone doing something different in a sea of so many games that are very similar. It's interesting to see this and go, well, is it a Souls game?
Yes.
Is it Alan Wake? You got this giant fat dude who's smoking a cigarette interrogating? Is it Kojima? Like what? Is it all of that? Is it something wholly unique? I don't know.
Interesting. We'll find out very soon. I imagine the reviews are imminent with September 4 release. Hollow Knight Silksong next up. We finally
never
know
heard of it
when it's coming. September 4th as well. Same day as Hell Is Us. Coming literally everywhere. The big question right now, what's the price of the game? They still haven't announced it.
Interesting.
I'm surprised by that. I just Googled it right now and there was a big reset error thread of just like, take bets on what the price is. So I don't know. I also don't really think that there's a wrong answer for a game like this and for how long they've been working on it, but it will be interesting because I'm pretty sure the first one was like $15. That was a long time ago and a totally different development cycle and everything. So we'll see, but obviously, undeniably the most hyped indie game of all time. Definitely most hyped indie sequel of all time. So we'll see if it lands. I expect that it will. I have a lot of faith in this game delivering where it needs to. I'm sure there'll be the haters that are, want it to
overrated, way too long to wait for it, kind of shit.
But that just proves you're doing something right. Greg, I know Hollow Knight very much not your thing for many different reasons. You going to give this one even a shot, or you just know this one's not for you?
I'm going to give it a shot. I cannot imagine that I'm going to start it and play it on Xbox Game Pass. I assume I'll be up for freedom. I won't be locked in a review when it comes. So I expect to kick the tires on it. But you know me, like hey, we're doing this, you have to be pixel perfect jumps and these really tough boss battles. Like that's not my jam. And so I respect Hollow Knight for sure. I'm excited it's finally here for everybody. But yeah, I will be shocked if I play this and I'm like, oh man, I actually am all in on this.
Mike?
Can't wait to give it a run. Yeah, I'll jump into this. I didn't play the first one. I've been wasting too much time not playing the first one, so I'm at the point of I'm just going to jump in on day one on this one. I'll probably give it a couple of hours, but I don't know how far I'll go on this. We'll see.
I'm kind of right there with you on this one where I've given the first one a shot so many damn times, and I I want to say on paper this is the most Tim game ever, but I don't even think it really is. I just think that it's not even on paper. On video, it's the most Tim game ever. But I think in execution, there's just enough things about it that are against what I love about these games. And I think it's beautiful that exists for the others because I get a ton of games that do have more melodic music and are a bit more just focused on point A to point B, not having to do so much backtracking and fluff and all that and getting lost in the lore and all of it. I think it's great that we're getting something of such high quality that can do that. Barrett, I know you're not a big Hollow Knight guy, but you are a big Nine Souls dude. Are you going to be hopping into Silksong?
I am craving this game. Yeah, I've only tried Hollow Knight once, and it was just kind of wrong place, wrong time. But yeah, Nine Souls was one of my favorite games last year, and I feel like from what people talk about in terms of Nine Souls' relationship to like the original Hollow Knight, a lot of people compare Nine Souls to Sekiro in terms of the flow of combat that it has, and so it's one of those just like I'm craving something like that again, and seeing the gameplay for Silksong, like I'm ready for this type of game. So yeah, I'm gonna jump into this without having fully played the first one. And I hope it's a journey kind of like my FromSoft journey where, you know, Elden Ring was the first FromSoft game that I actually finished, and then I went back to older games later to appreciate. Like I only just finished Dark Souls for the first time this year, and so I'm hoping like I fall in love with this game and then go back to the original later down the line and fall in love with that as well. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this, which is why it's tough. Of like I was really looking forward to Hirogami. Demon School was also supposed to come out close to this, but that got delayed to November. There's a lot of games I was anticipating for September, and Hollow Knight has just kind of came in like a huge meteor to blow it all up. So yeah, I'm ready for this game next week.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, I had that journey with Ori where Will of the Wisps I loved so much that I ended up going back and beating the first one, which I don't think I beat the first time around. I just got pretty deep into it. Great games, man. Love
and I'm
this
also
genre.
just like I'm excited that this has seemingly a Switch 2 version. I'm looking for reasons to play my Switch 2 and wanting to play more indie games on that. So I'm excited to have something to boot that up again.
Then we have Jet Runner coming on September 4th.
Unfamiliar. Which one's this?
I'm unfamiliar with this too. It's from Riddlebit Software. It looks like one of these. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like the art style. Oh, it's like a Mirror's Edge kind of.
Whoa.
So it's like Mirror's Edge obstacle courses. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Shit.
This is Barrett. He's been playing Neon White.
right?
Yeah, I've been like just trying to pass the time until games start coming out next week, and this could be something that hooks me. Ooh.
That does look really cool, actually.
But for audio listeners, think Neon White in terms of mobility and gameplay of what you're doing, but it seems to be like you're in like almost like an arena doing like a sports event or some shit, and it's way more. The art style reminds me a lot of Borderlands. If that makes sense.
The next up we have on September 4th as well on Switch, at least. It seems like it's been on other consoles since April 17th this year. Mandragora, Whispers of the Witch Tree. This comes from Primal Game Studio.
Slay your way in Mandragora. I said wrong. Whispers of the Witch Tree, an epic action RPG set in the dark fantasy world. Battle monsters, master 6 unique classes, craft hundreds of useful items, and explore the secrets of an expansive, interconnected world. Okay. Again, they when you start talking about bosses, and I'm good. I'm not going to do that.
Then Star Wars Outlaws coming to Switch 2 September 4th.
I can't wait to see how this runs.
We'll see, man.
How's this going to run, Mikey?
Fucking see. I don't need to go
Not
on
well.
a full tirade here, but it's like I've been doing a deep dive into all the Nintendo stuff because I've just been getting really upset about it all.
Sure,
time.
you should
Just
be.
making
You're always
fucking
angry.
So many mistakes. But the WWE 2K port, there's a magic there.
Yes.
And Nintendo helped these third-party devs getting their games running great. And if they can do that for WWE 2K, they can do it for anybody. They can make any game fucking work at that level.
Yeah,
they can
but-
do that for
yeah.
Outlaws, man.
Can you tell me how Madden is playing?
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, as a big sports guy, I've always wanted my sports games.
Oh, you
on
don't
the
know? I
move.
thought you were going somewhere.
Yeah, no, I was just, since Tim is diving deep, right, I'm going to put him on the Madden trend. I'm like, go check out Madden. Tell me how that
Yeah,
runs.
I'm going to look into it.
You know,
God.
see what they're doing.
The King of Fighters AFK coming to iOS and Android on September 4th. I mean, it's interesting wanting a King of Fighters game on mobile. I doubt that's going to be a big win for the fighting game community, but perhaps.
Nintendo Life gave Madden NFL. Wait, hold on. Maybe it gave a bad one. I can't. It looked better on the preview. Go on. Sorry, I'll get back to you. Oh no, 8. They gave it 8 out of 10. The cons are server issues for early adopters. Always online aspects are a pain and no crossplay.
Okay.
The joys, 40 frames per second feels spot on for a handheld mode. Solid starting point for big AAA sports games on Switch 2.
That's what it's about. I like that.
Shinobu S says, keep in mind that Shiver, Nintendo's port house, the ones that helped with WWE, can't work on every third-party game in the world. Then get more port houses or allow more dev kits out there and give more time to let these things happen and come up with better rules and restrictions around the game key cards so people aren't just putting fucking slop and like horrible ports on this shit because that's how you fuck this all up.
Damn, he's getting them.
Bullshit.
He's saying what you're all thinking.
Void Crew coming to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S on September 4th as well.
Void Crew is a chaotic co-op roguelike game for 1 to 6 players. Outfit your spaceship and crew for thrilling quests, brave fierce enemies in space battles, ... and try not to panic.
Is this the one that we saw IGN promoting throughout the summer that got a big push, I think? There's some 4-player space game, and I think it's this one that should have a good amount of juice to it that people should be excited and ready to jump on and play, and I think this is it.
This seems like one you would make Andy and Nick play with.
This definitely seems like something you make
100%.
And then September 5th, Cronos the New Dawn. There's been a lot of chatter about this one. We saw the man on the Gamescom stage.
We saw the man on the Gamescom
Pretty
stage.
sick suit.
I believe the lady.
Oh, yeah?
Lady.
I think so.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah, me and Roger previewed this. Me and Roger came out going, hey, they have something here. This feels like a lot of other survival horror games you've already played, and we're looking for them to kind of give us something more here. We only got to play the first 2 hours, and right at the end of where we got to play, it felt like, hey, we're going to dive into that. This is what Cronos the New Dawn is all about. This is that wow factor that you're looking for. But it was tough. It was a good time, and I'm looking forward to trying this again for sure.
Yeah, I hosted the preview. Mike and Raj sounded off on with their hands-on impressions, and they were very much not negative, but hey, it's a survival. It's what you expect. It's survival horror. We've done this a lot. The way they talked about it and the expectations they set paired with the setting we're seeing and the gameplay we've seen, I'm very, very interested in this one. My fear for me is that with the reviews, it's going to get lost for me as I'll be on something else or doing something outside of it. But I am hopeful that it's just a solid, timey-wimey, here's a bunch of crazy shit, let's go stomp in the Dead Space way and shoot some stuff.
Then we have...
no, it's nothing for you.
Nothing
for you.
No. Okay. I'm not a blooper guy. Damon X Machina Titanic Scion coming to everything. September 5th. I gave the first one a try, and the flying mech games, to me, I've never played one that feels the way I want it to. And this is another one in
Not
that
even
list.
Armored Core 6?
No.
Damn.
That was honestly, that is the closest though.
I want to check this out just because I'm also itching to get that Armored Core feeling back. I never played the first Damon X Machina because that was at least at launch Switch exclusive, right?
Yeah.
And I remember even in trailers being like, oh, that does not look great.
I'm pretty sure there's a demo of this available though on Switch, so you can give it a shot if you want.
Well, it's also available everywhere else, so I might try it for PS5 because I'm still trepidatious about it performing on Switch.
Yeah.
One quick one, Game Informer, of course, just lost without Dan Reichert, as they have been for years. We missed the September 4th Indiana Jones, the Order of the Giants DLC comes out.
Yeah.
I think that's an interesting one to talk about.
I think it's interesting because, we just kind of skipped over that, and I noticed that as well when I was on the other one over at GameSpot. They had it, and that's one it's like, man, we just kind of forgot about that. We had a little bit of promotion during Gamescom, but we haven't talked much about Indiana Jones returning. We are nearing that date pretty quickly here. So what's the vibes, Greg, on this one?
Well, as you know, I didn't love Indiana Jones, the game. I was completely an outlier with, I think I gave it a 7.5, and that was just blasphemy. People wanted me to die for it. So now that it's on my Fantasy Critic, I'm hoping this returns to the 10 out of 10 that everybody else thought it was. So
It's so funny because me and Greg both have it on Fantasy Critic. I'm on the other side of
You
secretly hoping this does not do well, but reality, it's like I want Machine Games to continue to make awesome games, and I hope that they can deliver a really good DLC for the indie fans out there that want more of it, right? when you find those games that you love, you always want more and more. So yeah, hopefully this is a good first step there.
Yeah, my hope with this one is, I mean, obviously I want every game to come out to be great and everyone to enjoy it. So I don't imagine they're fucking it up, right? Like people know what worked with the first one, so why wouldn't they come out or the first game come out and give this? Of course, you worry about getting lost in the shuffle, but as Tim's saying, and you've said a little bit too, that you're in between. Like it's not necessarily a packed month for everybody, right? So coming in here, if you're an Indiana Jones fan, like you liked it, here's another dose of it, a reason to go back to it, a reason to talk about how much people like it, and I hope that'll pay off in the reviews for me. Because again, people are going to be like, "Oh man, well we didn't get it didn't get the love it deserved then, so now we'll give it its love, and now you can give it its love. Give this game a word, and give this at the Game Award. Give this a 10 out of 10. Help me out.
And that one also came
Fucking
to
dying in
PS5
this fantasy
now, right?
Yeah, it's out on PS5.
So now you have a larger audience now that hopefully played it more recent than the Xbox audience. Maybe still thinking about it, wants to jump right in.
Then next up, Greg, we have Everybody's Golf Hot Shots coming to PS5, Switch, and PC on September 5th. Where you at with it? I know there's been some ups, some downs. Where are we settling?
The settling is I want to see it. I want to play it. I want to know. I need to know what we're getting into. If you aren't a Hot Shots aficionado / Everybody's Golf, depending on where you live, there's a lot of them. This is the first one that Clap Hands is not doing. So and this is Bandai Namco putting it out rather than PlayStation. That we've had a lot of questions. Originally when we talked about this on the stream they announced it at, someone had inserted the idea that this is just a port of the Vita game. If so, we still haven't seen confirmation, denying of that, anything like that. You watch it, it gets the vibe that it's not going to be like the Hot Shots we had on PlayStation 4, which in my mind was the perfect Hot Shots. So what I mean by that is I don't think you're customizing characters in here. I think you're picking characters, which for me isn't the worst thing in the world, but I loved getting in there. I love doing this kind of thing and, building out my character and doing all these different stuff. We're watching now. I don't know which version we are. Again, it looks flatter than the PlayStation 4 version did. So I think, again, you're porting it to a million different places, including Switch, which is great to have it on the go. Like, I don't know. I need to get in. I need to get my hands on it. I need to get going. But yeah, character, and of course, I haven't seen this trailer. Yeah, see, we're picking people. It doesn't look like there's hey, go ahead and use this guy, which again isn't the end of the world, but it's just not what I'm looking for out of a Hot Shots.
These games for you is
dude playing OpenT and OpenT2 on PSP back in the day, like going through unlocking the outfits. All right, now I'm gonna put on these crazy goggles and a hula skirt. Like that's what I want out of these kind of games. Now, whatever. Well, I will see what we get. I don't know, boost items all of a sudden. We're boosting out there too. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not down on it. I'm just wary of it. Not being Clap Hands, who knows what they're doing with this franchise, having to be Bandai Namco, a little bit of not understanding exactly what we're getting into in terms of which version of the game it is. I'm trepidatious. I'm trepidatious as a big Hot Shots fan. And I look at it and I just don't know if it has, I guess that's my biggest thing. I look at it and I don't know if it has the magic of what pulls me into a Hot Shots game, which is really grinding up, getting better. I'm earning the better things. I'm getting better stats. I'm getting better outfits. We'll see.
We have Jotun Slayer, Hordes of Hell, coming to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC. Also on
Jotun Slayer.
Jotun Slayer,
Jotunheim,
September 5th.
remember? Oh, now hold up a sec.
Hey now.
Hold on a second
Hey
now.
now for Greg.
We're talking about this Beatle. Jesus Christ, what the fuck am I talking about? This Diablo isometric view here as we hack and slash? Give me more, Tim. What's it about? What do you got?
I don't got shit.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, this Game Informer thing is helpful for dates. It's not helpful for like too many details. I like your Steam page.
Yeah, I'll keep
that's
doing
the best way.
Oh my God. Okay, so this is Hordes of Hell. $14. $15. Hordes of Hell is a gripping roguelite horde survivor. I can't talk. Horde survivor game set in the dark realms of Norse mythology. Fight waves of enemies to earn divine blessings of ancient Viking deities, explore hostile worlds, and face powerful bosses. Become a godlike warrior in the ultimate showdown. Currently, it is in early access. Yes. Yeah. Okay. And then yeah, apparently it's official release. Hot damn! I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm wishlisting that bitch right now.
And then rounding out September 5th, because we're still just in the first couple days of September, NBA 2K26 coming everywhere. Mike?
Hey, yeah, I'm very excited for this one. Me and my friends always love returning to the hardwood. We love having fun and laughing and doing dumb things in the neighborhood in the Pro-Am. And I'm excited. I've taken a year off of Pro-Am, where I'm usually giving NBA 2K and 2K too much money to update my builds and stuff. But I am excited this year. There's something when you take a year off, or if you're in the normal cycle, you're excited for the new one. You're excited for that kind of fervor of, hey, let's get back to it. Me and my crew are excited. What build are we doing? What kind of fun are we going to have in the park and in the Pro-Am? I've always been a fan of franchise. I love my team. I like creating those like ultimate scenarios where I have MJ teamed up with Kevin Durant. Those are just some of my favorites. And 2K, I've always been a fan of 2K, so I can't wait for this.
We'll get to the rest of September after a quick word from our sponsor. This episode's brought to you by Xreal. As of August 25th, Xreal One Pro is finally available on Amazon and BestBuy.com. Plus, it's back in stock now on Xreal.com. A few months ago, my life changed forever when I brought a pair of Xreal One Pro AR glasses on a incredibly long flight to New York City. I legit could not believe how easy it was to use and how high quality my experience was playing games with my Steam Deck and watching movies with my phone on the plane on a theater-sized OLED screen right in front of my eyes without too much extra stuff or a giant goofy headset involved. No joke, this is my favorite new piece of tech in years, and it has earned a permanent spot in my travel bag. It's only hard to believe it works as well as I'm saying until you try Xreal AR glasses for yourself, and then you will see that the tech is here. Connect Xreal One Pro glasses to whatever you're playing, like a handheld console, PC, phone, or home console, and get a massive 150-inch virtual screen anywhere, anytime for any game. Gaming on the go, like a long flight, you need Xreal One. Neck starting to hurt from staring down at your handheld? You need Xreal One. It's plug and play with all your devices via USB-C, built-in audio with sound by Bose, anchoring your screen literally anywhere in space, 1080p Full HD, and you can make it bigger, smaller, farther, closer, ultra-wide, or regular widescreen, horizontal, vertical, even 3D if you have a 3D movie. It's all built in and can be controlled by pressing a few buttons on the glasses. These are what make Xreal One Pro a must-have. Xreal One Pro is now available on Amazon and BestBuy.com, and from August 25th through September 1st, you can get $50 off if you bundled Xreal One Pro with the Xreal Beam Pro AR mobile device on Amazon or Xreal.com. There is nothing better than when a sponsor of Kinda Funny is something we are legitimately obsessed with. So get yours today at kindafunny.com/Xreal. That's kindafunny.com/Xreal. Moving on from September's first week to its second, BUBSY in
He's
the
back.
perfect collection coming everywhere September 9th. I love that we're getting all the collections of all those 3D platformers and whatnot. I jump in, or even 2D platformers, jumping into some of them, it's like, oh man, some of these things should stay in the past, but I like when the past comes with us. I like when we are reminded of our sins, and BUBSY is definitely an example of that. And jokes aside, I love when these collections give a lot of love to the thing. We're seeing all the video game magazines and the cool overlays and everything. Like, give even bad games love because they deserve them. I'm not really interested in this one, but I am incredibly interested in BUBSY 4D that they announced last week. It looks awesome, and people playing at Gamescom are saying it's awesome. So hell yeah, let's go. GARFIELD KART 2.
Now we're talking. You fucking get out of here, BUBSY. Nobody cares. Fire up your engines because Garfield is waiting for you at the starting line. All of that was capitalized, and it drives me crazy. Play as one of the 8 cult characters from the Garfield universe. Fill up your carts, customize your look, and race away at breakneck speed. I don't know if you know this, everybody. I love Garfield.
How much do you love Garfield, Greg?
So
it's
much
not like
that
you got a tattoo of him on your body. That's
there.
insane. Do you ever think about... Where is it?
There it is. There it is.
Oh my God.
There he is.
There it is.
Yeah, all right.
There it is. You see him. He's
I
sleeping.
see him.
He's sleeping over
You
there.
know, sometimes you forget about it.
I forget about it all the time.
I forget it all the time.
Jen always says, "Oh, she'll get a jump scare when I wear shorts."
Yeah.
We had our very respectable professional neighbors over for dinner the other night, and I was wearing shorts for the first time, and he was like, "Ah, I didn't know you got a Garfield tattoo." He's like, "I like Garfield." I'm like, "I really like Garfield. I really like Garfield."
Oh, Lord, Greg.
This will be a fun stream. This will be a fun,
Yeah.
put it on the TV out in the living room, play it for, I'm sure, one. I don't think I'm going to be addicted to it by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm looking forward to kicking the tires, no pun intended, with you and the team out there.
Isn't it crazy? I just have never gotten into another kart racer besides Mario Kart, Tim. There's so many of them.
really?
They come and go, and I never got there where it's like Mario Kart levels of I could play this all the time. It is. I could play this once. Crash Team Racing is it's so back in the day. It's like, yeah, I played a little bit of that. And it's just never one that sticks with me.
Yeah. Well, maybe this one's it, Mike. Maybe it's Garfield KART 2, all you can drift.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, here's the thing.
Maybe,
if it's
maybe
quality
not.
enough, me and Roger, we go out there, we stream it till we platinum it.
Yeah. So that won't
That
happen.
would be amazing.
Then we have Karma: The Dark World coming to Xbox
Karma is a
exclusively.
guy on a chief. Coming right home to
September
me.
10th, everyone.
I think it's exclusive to Xbox because it already came out on PC. You can read over on the Steam page, Karma: The Dark World is a first-person cinematic psychological thriller set in dystopian world where the Leviathan Corporation is omnipresent. The year is 1984. The place is East Germany, and things are not quite what they seem. Okay.
Interesting.
That's another one. I feel like as a horror game fan, there's so many horror games that you look at and it kind of run together. I'm like, all right.
Cat and Nut coming to PC on September 10th. I think it's Katana.
I like Katana.
Katana.
So you
What
think
do you
it's
have for me here, Greg?
Katana Knot? Katana Knot?
It's like an astronaut, but
But
with a katana.
that game is fast-paced action roguelike, blending fluid combat and cosmic horror. Slash, dodge, and wield powerful abilities as you battle through a station sprawling with twisted, once human horrors. Adapt, survive, and descend into the shadows to uncover its darkest secrets.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
That
art
actually
style.
looks really fucking cool.
Yeah, I like this.
That's getting a wish list for me too.
You've
That's
been wish listed.
You've been wish listed.
Shape of Dreams coming to PC on September 10th.
Shape of Dreams delivers a fast-paced, dreamlike action in a vivid, roguelike world. Dive into ever-changing realms with tight controls, fluid combat, and high-stakes battles. Whether playing solo or with up to 3 friends, each run is thrilling tussle reflex strategy.
Yep.
Man. We're getting into the part, Tim, where we're looking at all these games and they're just starting to blur together here. It's a tough one.
It happens.
Who will stand out in the month of September?
Who will stand out? Will it be Borderlands 4 coming to PlayStation, Xbox, and PC on September 12th?
I mean, no, I was going to say, arguably the biggest game of the month. I think Hollow Knight's up there for us, but in terms of what's going to move units and what's going to go, I guess NBA too. Whatever. It's one of the big ones for the month, right? Borderlands 4. I feel weird. In chat, I want your take on this one. Super chats would be great, but I'll take them just straight up there, okay? What is your hype for Borderlands 4? We're going to talk about it. We're doing this stream right afterwards, so I don't want to get too much into it. But for me personally, it's just like I was so hungry for Borderlands 3 and Borderlands 4. It's not that I'm down on it. I'm just not like, oh, fuck Borderlands 4. You know what I mean? Borderlands 3, I was like, can we get codes? When are we getting codes? Can we get a code? Can we do a thing? Seeing a lot of zeros in the Twitch chats. Very lukewarm. Okay, B0 says 100. Sky says, I'm excited, but my friend is pumped in all caps. Okay. I'm interested to see what the vibe I'm going to bring into the stream is like, this is the moment. You know, let's see. What do you got up your sleeve? Why is this the Borderlands? I got to drop everything to play.
Lego Voyagers, PlayStation 5, Xbox, PS4, Switch, and PC coming September 15th.
From the makers of Lego Builder's Journey comes a new 2-player co-op adventure about friendship and play. When 2 friends make it their mission to rescue an abandoned spaceship, they embark on a journey beyond their wildest dreams.
Hell yeah. This is definitely a highlight of the month so far for me. Can't wait for this. It looks awesome. The first game was so special. Looks so damn cool. It is not what you at all would expect from Lego video games. This is one to keep your eye on for sure.
Yeah, this 2 thumbs up. Will play. Cannot wait.
Did you guys play Builder's Journey?
Mm-hmm.
That was one that people were always like, you got to play. It'll make you cry. You love those kind of games, Greg. And I never got to it.
Oh, dude.
You would love
it's
it.
Worth it.
Yeah.
It's so worth it. And yeah, play it with a fancy PC.
Okay.
Make it all pretty.
Okay. Yeah, they got a lot of ray tracing and that kind of stuff in there.
It's just gorgeous. Yeah, dude, it holds up for sure, and it's also very short. So it's a magical little experience. We have Little Witch in the Woods coming on September 15th.
Little Witch in the Woods is the story of Ellie, an apprentice witch. Explore the mystical forest, help the charming residents, and experience the daily life of the witch. We're looking at here. It's one of these cutesy games, and I'll tell you right now, that's going on the wish list.
Okay.
Come
Wish
on now.
list.
Come on. Timmy! He's got it, everybody.
Alex J. Sandoval super chats in saying, I'm surprisingly hyped for Borderlands 4. I fell off 3 hard, but the changes shown plus quitting Destiny makes me think that 4 is going to scratch the itch.
Okay, fair enough. Looking forward to that then for you. I'm looking forward to this panel in just what? A little less than an hour. 45 minutes. That's how time works.
No, I'm Not a Human coming to PC on September 15th. You want to tell me about this one, Greg?
Warning, stay inside, lock your doors, close the blinds. Only let humans in. Eliminate all visitors. An anxiety horror about paranoia in the end of times.
This looks Like, I'm not going to play it, but it looks fucking cool.
I mean, you say this is going on the wish list? Because this is going on the wish
going on the
list.
wish
Come
list,
on now. What are you talking about out here?
This is one of those. It's September, Tim. You start to gather all your horror games. You get them on the wish list, and you get ready for October because it's time.
And you're going to make Andy play all of them.
Don't tell him yet.
Don't tell him.
You know what I mean? Don't tell him yet.
We have Henry Halfhead coming to PlayStation 5, Switch, and PC on September 16th.
Meet Henry, merely half a head, yet with the peculiar ability to become any object within their reach. Discover every object's unique abilities and cleverly combine them to take Henry through their not-so-ordinary everyday life. A little bit Katamari. Worth pointing out, of course, for full disclosure, not only is Pop Agenda helping market this game, this is, I think... I'm probably speaking out of school, but they're co-publishing this, which is obviously a big deal for them. So obviously that's my wife's company, so you can think what you want about it.
Fun. Mike.
Tim, this is one that I got to check out at my favorite one that Tim Schafer runs. They come here every year.
Day of the Devs.
And I've been excited. I've been thinking about Henry and the Half Head for a while. You know what I mean?
I love that. I love that. I was teeing you up for Skate Early Access coming September 16th. To everything except for Switch.
Tim, this is the only thing that matters this September is we finally get to jump back on the boards and rip and skate.
Let's
and
fucking
grind.
go.
This is a big one, Tim. Me and Greg have talked about it a lot, riding on this kind of early access live service game that is going to be the future of skate. But at the core of it all, skate is skate, and skate rules. No matter how you feel about live service games and early access, when you get on the sticks and you actually play skate and you play it with friends and you just absolutely sesh a spot or you create something with what you're able to drop and load into games is just so much fun. And so, yeah, this is one of the most exciting releases of the year for me, and I cannot wait to return to the world of skate because, man, you think back to the original trilogy, has been so long, right? And, man, shout out to Xbox backward compatibility. You can still play those games, but nothing has quite nailed skate like skate, right? We've had Skater XL.
Yeah.
We've had different offshoots that's like, oh, you're not there yet. And like skate is the one that's always been there. And so, yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Can't wait.
Can't wait. I'm excited to see if we can live up to the hype, if it's going to disappoint, if it's going to have a moment, if people are going to stick with it, if we're going to stick with it. Do we know, is it cross-platform play? Or do we all have to be in the same place for this?
I assume it's cross-platform play, but I'll look for you.
Thank you
now.
very much.
Next up, we have Deep Rock Galactic Survivor coming to Xbox Series X and S and PC on September 17th. Mike, this is another
these
one.
games are great. If you're ever looking for a fun co-op experience with your friends, let me see this one. Oh, this one's different. Wait.
Deep Rock Galactic Survivor is a single-player, survivor-like auto shooter. Take on hordes of lethal aliens, mine riches, and unlock powerful upgrades to survive as you wield the full arsenal of Deep Rock Galactic.
If you like Vampire Survival or Vampire Survivors, this has been out on early access. I've played this before. This is a ton of fun. This is one of those that you just absolutely love. If you're into solo play, if you like Vampire Survivors, if you like the world of Deep Rock Galactic, this is where you'll have that power fantasy of starting from the bottom, choosing different power-ups as you go through each level, and you'll become stronger and stronger and have the most insane loadout by the end of it all.
Guess what? I'm wishlisting it.
It's being wishlisted. Next up, we have Lost Skies coming to PC on September 17th.
Chart a course in a breathtaking but fractured world. Explore ancient ruins, master advanced technology, and craft your very own skyship to brave nature's fury and colossal threats in Lost Skies. Team up with friends to go alone in this awe-inspiring cooperative survival adventure.
You played this,
yeah,
right?
they were in this for a bit until Dune took over their lives.
Dune.
Yeah.
This is the one where you can kind of do that crazy Spidey swinging and stuff.
This one was good, Tim. Yeah, we liked this one. This is one of those, a lot of these survival crafting games come out on early access, and the part that we played felt a little more bare bones, but the moment-to-moment gameplay with the grapple hook, with the idea of, hey, when you get to a certain spot, boys, you'll be able to build your own ship, and then you're going to take that ship to different sky islands. And like me, Nick, and Andy had a ton of fun just grappling around the little island that we were on, but then we teamed up with the dev, and we actually got to see, like, hey, here's the ship builder like you would see in a No Man's Sky new update out right now.
Of course.
And, of course, Starfield, where, hey, we put together a ship, we put the engine on it, and we went. And it was like, oh, this is about to open up into something special. And so, yeah, add this onto your survival crafting list games of this is higher on the list of we would play this again.
September 17th. And then Strange Antiquities coming to Switch and PC also on the 17th.
Become the custodian of a store dealing in occult antiquities. Explore the quaint and gloomy town of Undermere, where strange going-ons and dark mysteries abound. Find and identify arcane artifacts. Use your collection to aid the townsfolk in their unusual problems. And remember to pet your cat.
Gotta pet the cat.
I pet the pussy every night.
Oh, fuck.
Really quick side note to that one. Early access for Skate will be full crossplay and cross progression, it says. So there you go. Just so you know.
So I'm all set. Because the problem is, I'm going to be in New York when this one launches. So I started over on the ROG.
Love that.
Started on the Razor Blade 16.
Guess
I want to
what?
make sure I can play
Coming
everywhere,
with
get
you
my
wherever
trophies.
you go.
All right, great.
Love
Good
that.
to know.
We have Frostpunk 2 coming to PS5 and Xbox September 18th.
I liked this one. I liked Frostpunk a lot. Yeah, getting into that kind of city sim decision making. There was a lot of fun moments there when I played for my time of like, man, you are putting me in a weird spot of what the decision making is to ensure that my town in this, dystopian world is going to survive the icy hell that we're stuck in, and then going out and exploring, expanding, going to different areas. This one was really cool. And now that it's coming to console, that's a really fun deal.
Dying Light the Beast.
The Boost.
Damn.
Coming everywhere except Switch on September 19th.
You are Kyle Crane, and after years of brutal experiments, you want revenge. Experience a unique blend of open world and survival horror as you hunt down the man who transforms you into half man, half beast.
Wow.
This is make or break for me on the Dying Light game.
This
The
is make or break.
franchise.
This is one of those I did not like the recent Dying Light.
You're a psycho.
Remember you, me, and Blessing, and I think Janet,
Janet.
might have sat down and
Yeah.
talked about it. But yeah, for me, I love Dying Light because of the parkour zombie insanity, right? But I've never loved the story. And Dying Light 1, I was able to get through. I enjoyed enough. Dying Light 2, I just did not love. I liked the idea of, hey, you're going to be able to change the world by deciding which faction you're going to team up with.
Didn't really do much.
Didn't really do much. Cool, I got a trampoline on one side or a zip line on the other side.
Of course.
It wasn't that crazy, Tim, but there's something at its core of the parkour meeting zombie slaying that's just so much fun. But the setting and the tone that it's always in, I just never love, and I don't want to get through. So this one for me, I'm going to try. It's like, this is probably the make or break if I'm going to be on this anymore.
The big thing for me with this one was, as somebody who liked Dying Light 2 for what it was, we gave it like a 7 review, or we were probably doing different scores, so 3s or whatever. It's that game came around at the right time. That was there was like nothing else happening. So of course we were able to play it and enjoy it and review it. Whereas this is coming around, there's like, personally and I don't know the quality of this game, but in terms of the buy-in and how much more I care about IPs or even the indies we've seen so far that I'm wishlisting now, those are all infinitely more interesting than just another open world run around with the monsters.
Yeah.
Then we have Jump Space coming to early access, Xbox and PC, also on September 19th.
Jump Space, formerly Jump Ship, is a mission-based co-op PvE for 1 to 4 players where you and the crew of a spaceship transition seamlessly from crewing the ship to on-foot exploration and spacewalks.
Yeah, this is the
another
one I
Mike
brought
one.
up earlier, and the chat was like, no, that's Jump Ship, Mike. Yeah, this is one, had a lot of good publicity earlier in the summertime during Game Fest and IGN, when they had IGN Plays, that a lot of people are excited about this one with you and your crew out in space.
Then we have Ratatan.
Woo!
Oh, this is the Patapon one, yeah.
So this is, of course, the spiritual successor to Patapon. You probably heard me give my preview after SGF about it. It is like Patapon, but very different. And that was when they came over and like, you're doing great, but you're playing it too much like Patapon. You got to play it like the game we made. So I'm excited to get my hands on it. The only disappointment is that, as we've talked about, I think on this week on other shows, I am an old man. So when they say Ratatan's coming and it's early access, I go,
Yeah.
I wish it was the full game.
Oh, for sure.
But I know it'll still be, the game. It'll be a game, and I'm excited to dive into it.
Then we have Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree coming out on September 19th as well to everything, including Switch.
In this roguelike set in a far-off mystic realm, ancient forces stir and untold dangers await. As Toa lead the Guardians of the Sacred Tree in forging strong relationships and powerful swords to fight. Cool.
Then Trails in the Sky, first chapter. More
Tim,
trails, everybody. Oh,
Big
wait,
deal.
Really?
Big deal, Tim. So 2 things. One, of course, my entire Fantasy Critic draft hinges upon this right here, right? Like,
Gotta have it.
this will be the deciding factor if I can get it done this year. And so I've put a lot of faith into the JRPG nerds. They said, Mike, we got you. This is the one. And I said, I'm going to believe in you. But then there's a demo, Tim.
Mhm.
A lot of people have been saying, Mike, not to get you super pumped up, but the
But
demo's
it's good.
pretty fire.
It's got the fire.
So last night I downloaded the demo, and I will be playing that this weekend.
Wow.
Because I believe in them, and I got to give them some love. So I'm excited for this one.
Unique Technique in the chat says they played the demo for Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree, and they unpre-ordered the game afterwards.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
Oh.
You hate to see that.
We
But
got
hey, shout out for you.
Blood Thief come into PC on September 22nd.
Blood Thief is an ultra fast melee dungeon runner where you use momentum. Barrett, you got to pull this up. This is your shit. Yeah, where you use momentum to parkour through hazardous dungeons and brutally slash through enemies. Speed run through haunted dungeons and castles to learn what dark secrets lie beneath.
Can you imagine thieving blood? Crazy.
Do it every day.
What a concept.
Too far.
Oh shit! Yeah. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. That looks good.
I love that this has just become a subgenre.
Totally.
It's
It's
great.
fucking breakneck.
What used to probably be like just the mode. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
an
exactly.
add-on mode on a game, another game they were making. They're like, oh, we just put that up. Fuck yeah.
This looks rad. Then we have Endless Legend 2 coming to early access on PC September 22nd.
Lead your people to a victory in an ever-evolving world in this strategy game featuring asymmetric factions led by powerful heroes.
And then Baby Steps, PlayStation 5 and PC September 23rd.
Play as Nate, an unemployed fail son with nothing going for him, until one day he discovers a power he never knew he had, ... putting one foot in front of the other. Of course,
it.
Mike and I got to go play this at GDC this year. It's one of those, the controls are wonky and weird, so the game is, first off, hilarious, obviously, as you stumble around and fall down as this overweight guy in a bodysuit. But then, yeah, it gets to be, all right, now today's goal is just to climb up the top of this carnival ride and get the hat that's up there. It's one of those goofy ones. All the dialogue in it's ad-libbed. It's hilarious.
It's got
weird.
some heart. It's got some charm. It's got some humor where it isn't just you playing only up by yourself. There's something bringing you along, something that's going to make you smile and feel like you've been rewarded for your efforts here. And yeah, this one I think a lot of people are going to try and laugh and have a really fun time with.
This type of humor most of the time is just not my shit. Something about this game, it makes me laugh every single time. All of the dialogue and stuff, like there's something about it. I'm like, yeah, this is my humor.
You
Very
you
excited
saw
for
me
it.
put on the outfit, right?
I did see you put on the outfit.
Kind of
Can't
funny
take that away.
podcast, everybody.
Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 1 Re-Raptored coming to PC on September 23rd.
This is a super interesting one, right? Return to the creepy classic. Jack Breyer's back to stop Bayless dastardly disaster once more. Rediscover every room, dino, and puzzle from the original Match 3 survival horror comedy RPG Metroidvania, now fully re-raptored. Of course, this is one we talked to Zalaver the other day on when he came on to talk about everything they're doing with Strange Scaffold, where they had done Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 2 or 3 or whatever it was, and they'd done it alongside pedalboard games, and they're like, man, we'd love to do more in this universe. And this are like, well, why don't you do that? Take the IP and do what you want to do with it, and we don't need to be involved. So it's this really cool collaboration that isn't a collaboration, but is this idea of what they're doing of making these fun little indie games.
That was a really good interview. So yeah, if you're ever looking for
was.
something special, go circle back to that. That was like one of those where it's like, man, video game development is hard, but there's some really great people out there doing really cool things and supporting one another. Like, check that out. Support that.
We got Slime Rancher 2 coming everywhere except Switch September 23rd.
Continue the adventures of Beatrix LeBou as she journeys across the slime sea to Rainbow Island, a land brimming with ancient mysteries and bursting with wiggly new slimes to wrangle in the sequel to the smash hit Slime Rancher. First person, run around catching the slimes and stuff. Not my jam, but I'm glad it's there for people.
Slime it up. Miss Envy's stoked in the
Climb it
chat.
up.
Consume Me coming to PC September 25th.
This is one we've heard a lot about and seen a lot of stuff. I forget what awards it's already won. Maybe it was an IGDA at GDC or whatever. But yeah, doing this weird little thing and feeding stuff. It's a weird one. The description is, did you feel stupid? Did you feel stupid, fat, lazy, and ugly in high school? Well, I did, ... But at least I made a life simulation RPG about it. Because I do believe this is dealing with eating disorders and stuff like that. Okay. So it's a goofy, fun one, but I think it also has a heart inside of it.
Mm.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Lost Rift coming to early access PC September 25th.
Mike, you know this one?
No, I haven't heard of this.
Lost Rift is a first-person survival extraction shooter, Jesus, that blends co-op PvE-based building with high-stakes multiplayer expeditions. This sounds like everything you people do in that Steam room shoved together. Adventure across a vast archipelago, solo or in teams of up to 5. Craft gear, build bases, defeat raiders, and become legendary. September 25th is what's written here on Steam. I imagine on September 26th, I will hear about how Chris Anka put down the credit card and bought them a server, and now they've all done this forever.
You've had a lot of words in there, and we'll see if it lands.
Yeah.
We'll definitely
You
give
love
this
those
a try.
words, though, Mike.
Silent Hill F next up, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S and PC, September 25th. A lot of eyes on this one, you know, after the success of Silent Hill 2 remake, them coming out with a new Silent Hill in a very different setting and style. So far looks great. I'm excited for Raj.
Yeah, I know Roger's super excited for this one. I like horror games. Silent Hill just never hits for me for some reason, so I'm hoping this would be the one. Again, it looks so much like Fatal Frame. I think that might be a fun setting to get me back into it.
I never thought I would say I'm all in on this. It's
Wow.
crazy. After Silent Hill 2 remake and how much fun I had with that, I am all in on this franchise, and I'm willing to jump in and like really dive into this day one and hope for the best. I can't wait.
Charlie says, Konami's shown they can handle remakes between Silent Hill 2 and Snake Eater. Love to see them pull off a big new title. Yeah, it would be nice to see Konami kind of like get back into the scene of like coming out with games that don't kind of just feel like sheer money grabs, which I feel like a lot of the newer games they put out recently have. So we'll see. Then Sonic Racing CrossWorlds coming everywhere September 25th. Very excited for this. This weekend is the online playtest. I'm hoping to pop into that just to actually see how the game feels after you guys' fairly glowing preview. So
Yeah.
stoked for it.
Yeah, this will be one as soon as we can get codes. I'll rush home for Benny to play alongside it and get in there because he's so into it. And I enjoyed what I played as well. So this, I think I know you're all waiting for it. My early prediction is this is going to kick the shit out of Garfield kart racing, but we'll see.
Oh, yeah?
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
I haven't played Garfield. I'm just going
We'll
off
find out.
of the very flat images we saw of Normal.
Next up, Greg, get hype. We have Atelier Resolariana, the Red Alchemist, and the White Guardian.
This is the one I've been waiting for. The story of two protagonists as they rebuild their hometown and seek the hidden truth, engage in timeline-based command battles, and enjoy the easy-to-learn yet deeply engaging synthesis. Plus, take on shop management and explore random dungeons and more. I'm good, but thank you.
Joey Radstone, Tom on Sonic says the beta's out now. It's pretty decent, nothing special though. And then Mellow Fellow says I played 5 hours last night. That's awesome. Yeah, cool. I'm stoked to play. We have EA Sports FC 26 coming everywhere September 26th.
You gonna do this one?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I love football, soccer, whatever you want to call
We
it.
call it
It's so
soccer.
much fun. Yeah, this is great. Everybody loves having FIFA. Having FIFA on the couch back in the day, Tim, was some of the greatest times of my life. Having a friend sit down, your little brother sit down, and just playing hours upon hours of soccer. It's just so much fun. And so, yeah, I'm looking forward to this.
Fair enough.
Free Ride coming to Switch September 26th.
Hop on board the ride of your life. Free Ride is a narrative RPG that's, parentheses, not so, secretly a personality test. Help others solve their unfinished business, navigate a looping, branching story, and use telekinesis to change fate itself. Your subconscious playstyle will reveal who you really are. Sounds quirky and goofy, but I'm not going to have time. I'm not going to be able to get involved in this.
And then Hotel Barcelona coming September 26th.
From the creators of Deadly Premonition and No More Heroes, a marshal possessed by a murderer, a hotel full of killers. Check in, wipe them out.
I want to say I played this at the Xbox event at GDC.
Okay.
And yeah, it's from the makers of No More Heroes and stuff, like wild stuff.
So side, Barrett, if you want to toss it up, I think we might talk about it a little bit. So we're doing a 2D side battler slashing.
What is this?
Platforming. Hotel Barcelona. Obviously, crazy as hell to have these people involved.
Hankfish77 says Tim and Greg make Mike show you his freshman high school ID. At some point, I need to see this, Mike.
I think we've seen it, haven't we?
We must have at some point, but I don't want to see it again.
I got a great freshman first day of school story.
Love. Oh,
You know what I mean?
you were gonna tell us or no?
No, we're talking games. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Do you have more to say about this, Greg?
No, that was
No,
it. I just
okay,
wanted
cool.
to throw up some stuff.
All right, Mike, here's the next one for you. NBA Bounce coming everywhere September 26th.
Yo, what the heck is this video game? You know what I mean? I need
Who
to
knows,
know
man?
NBA
what
Jam, baby.
this video game is. I will keep an eye out on this one, see what it's all about. I am still in search of the EA Big NBA Arcade Sports title. I give a lot of love to Volta Mode. I give a lot of love to the Playground, the Neighborhood. I give a lot of love to World of Shell. But none of those offshoot games from the major Sims have ever captured the EA Big or the NBA Jams of the world like we used to. And so any chance that you get an opportunity to jump into one of these games, I'm hoping that it lands and it is something fun. I'm looking for an NHL Hits, an NFL Blitz, Tim. I've played Super Mutant League football. It's not perfect NFL Blitz. I did the last one that was a mix of backyard football mixed with NFL Blitz. That wasn't there. Wild card football.
Okay.
And
Oh,
it's just like,
yeah.
none of
Mike's been
them-
all over the place.
None of them have done it, and it is a travesty. It's a crime against video games that EA does not make these games anymore. It's
Figure it
crazy.
out, EA.
Here.
Then Pac-Man World 2 Repack coming everywhere September 26th.
Pac-Man World 2 Repack modernizes, updates, and enhances the fan favorite 3D platforming adventure in nearly every way.
Very cool. This is another one that is like a standout to me in the sense that it was a standout during the PS2 generation of like, hey, this one's not that bad, you know, where it's like you'd rent all the plethora of 3D platformers and sometimes you get a Glover. But every once in a while, you get a Rayman 2 and you're like, holy crap, it's not Mario, but it's
Glover.
It's great. It's different. It's so much fun. So, yeah, I definitely put this one on that list. And again, we're just staying in that golden era of 3D platformers. Alien Rogue Incursion coming PlayStation 5 September 30th.
We played this. Like
You played
3 days
this, right?
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, we played it on VR. It's been out on VR for a while now. Me and Nick played this because we're riding the high off of Alien Earth. I was hoping for some like really good Alien game here, and I think it's really built for VR. I don't know what this will look like on a PS5 and how this will run, if it will like have that same charm, because it was kind of barren, right? It was empty. It
Sure.
was definitely made for you to be looking around in the headset, doing different things with your hand control. So I don't know what this will really look like or play like. So I would be more worried about this than ever. Of like, you better show me a review that's positive on this one.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think he's playing that.
No.
No.
Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles coming everywhere once again, September 30th. One of the greatest tactics games of all time. Playable once again.
Yeah, seems
With
like a
voice
partial
acting.
remake to me.
Fucking hate you so goddamn much. I hope it's good. Lego Party coming everywhere September 30th. It's a Mario Party like.
I've heard good things about this.
Have you really?
Yeah.
It was at SGF. It debuted at SGF and they showed the whole thing. And I remember all of us being like, oh, no, this ain't the shit.
Yeah.
But then it was playable at SGF, and I did hear people coming out of the demo being like, oh, it was actually a lot of fun.
Yeah, I remember. I think Giant Bomb talked about it right after
Yeah.
SGF, and they were really high on this.
Our friends over at SMG Studios are the ones doing it. Of course, Ashley from Bodyguard.
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
that?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. I mean, hey, this sounds like a stream, Mike.
It's
We might need
100%
to do
going
a
to be a
follow up to the
stream.
Mario Party stream. A little Lego action. Lego
Make
Party.
you walk across Legos
Yep.
on the floor.
Oh,
or something
God.
like
Yep.
that.
Yeah, September 30th. All right, cool. I'm going to keep my eye out on that one then if there's some good words. Then Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny coming September 30th. Everywhere. This was another one that we saw, I think, around Summer Game Fest.
Yeah, I think this was revealed, and they like barely really showed what
Through
it
the
was.
pre-show, I think.
Yeah,
Bringing iconic Nickelodeon heroes into a world of fantasy and real-time RPG action. Throw the dice and dive into a wild, action-packed adventure with SpongeBob, Katara, Leonardo, and others, featuring epic battles, dynamic environments, and an engaging gameplay experience for players of all ages. So yeah, it looks like your Diablo, Justice League, Cosmic Heroes, hey, we can play this. Me and Ben can run around and play this and beat the shit out of things, which we will, because he will want to be Leonardo, even though he will be very upset Raphael isn't in it, his favorite Ninja Turtle.
There we go.
And I don't know if he's not in it. I'm just basing that on what we just said. I'm adding it to my wish list.
And that's it for September. Which, yeah, again, going through all those, it's like there's a lot of games, but yeah, I'm interested in trying Silksong, and I'm excited for Sonic CrossWorlds and for Lego Voyagers. But Yeah, otherwise, this doesn't seem like a Tim month, and that's fine. I had a great month last month, and October seems great too. So
I just added so many games to my wish list. I'm soaked.
I'm walking out going, man, September has a lot of games that I'm more interested in than I thought. And I'm looking forward to another awesome month of gaming. So that's great.
yeah, let us know what you're excited for in September. I want to get through some super chats here before we.
While you key that up, I'm going through my wish list, scrolling backwards. Where the fuck is the Marvel Cosmic Invasion release date?
I need
Great
it.
fucking question.
What?
They
the
say
fuck?
winter 2025.
Oh, so
But
they
I'm
said
scared now
2025?
it's just going to be winter.
Okay.
But that I have that on my fantasy critic league, and that is like, I need it.
You need it, man.
I need it
We
to
need
even
that. We
be a
need that,
contender.
everybody. We need
Resolute
that.
says Marvel Tokon and 2XKO betas back to back in September.
Okay.
That's cool.
Okay.
Whoa.
Mellow Fellow says breaking new Sonic Racing 5-minute animation is peak. Oh, I need to check that out. Their animations have been so freaking good for the games recently. So yeah, I'll watch that after this. Riley21 says we'll be your 1.0 best friends, Mike.
Oh, well, thank you. Yes, you can be.
So many best
Please
friends for
apply.
Mike.
Scrolling through my wish list, what do I run into, everybody? Mixtape. Where the fuck
Where's
is the
mixtape?
mixtape
That's a
review?
great
Give me
call.
mixtape.
Release date.
I need mixtape to not come out this year.
Oh, okay.
Because I counterpicked it because I think it's not going to come out. I hope.
Fair.
Because the game
You're
does
playing
look
the game.
good.
You're playing
If
the
it
game.
comes out this year, I'm fucked.
Icy Wiener says, is Andy going to coach Greg with Hell Is Us, Perry?
Oh, that's a great question. Yeah, I could go for a Perry class if I need it. We'll see what happens when we get review codes.
Drew F says, unrelated, but I hope to dunk on Mike in the wreck this weekend.
Man, I have so many clips of just fun moments with your friends where we're playing Tim, the rec is the rec league basketball where you're
Yeah, of
playing
course.
5-on-5 with your friends. And nothing better than seeing one of your friends get yammed on, slammed on, dunked on, and you just start giggling and laughing. I got clips of Washi just getting
In real life?
No, in NBA 2K.
I fucking thought this was real life too.
What?
I
Wait,
thought you
was
guys
like,
were
there's
talking
no way
about.
his friends are dunking. Like,
Getting yammed on. God, I love that game so much. Because it's like none of us are good, Tim, right? That's the thing. It's like every year we come and we're like below average players. I wouldn't even put us as average players,
Yeah.
right? And so like that means Timmy, who has no life and is like 13 years old, is nasty with the dribble god animations. He knows how to do all the cool dunks. They just run down the court on you and they embarrass you. And it's some of the funniest stuff ever. Or you're playing on a team and one guy drops out, which means there's an AI bot. One kid's calling for the ball all the time. He never passes. And you just kind of put up with a 20-minute game. And you're like, I got 0 shots up. But then there's the one game, 1 out of 10 games where everything goes just right, Tim. And you're like, this is what basketball is all about. This is why
basketball's all
they
about.
created the NBA neighborhood. This
it's all
is
about
it.
the game and how you play it.
God, I love it.
Dexter writes in saying, if y'all need help reviewing games, I'll happily step up and play Ghost of Yote and be the lead reviewer.
Don't
Love
worry
you
about
guys.
it. We'll be fine when October comes.
Y'all are crushing it. Thank you, Dexter. Average John says, play Silent Hill 2, Greggy. It's a goat for a reason. You tried.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know, but I tried, and then Roger was like, "No, you need to go back," and they gave me the whole thing. I do need to go back.
Motor World says Greg's showing off cake on stream for clicks. He was showing off his
Oh,
Garfield
my booty.
tattoo. Y'all need to look respectfully at what he's
Don't be
offering.
rude.
Dean says 2XKO closed beta September 9th. Dev said they'd like to keep it running and expanding access leading to launch. So kind of
Oh.
an early access.
I need to get up in that then. Yeah. That, Tim, Deadlock?
Mm-hmm.
Deadlock's back, baby.
Deadlock is back,
Deadlock
baby.
is back.
It's officially announced. Drew says Borderlands 4 seems like a fun to play game with friends and forget about in 2 months, sadly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean,
That is
not
what it
every
is,
game.
though,
Yeah,
right?
that's games, right?
Joshua says, always have some level of hype for any Borderlands game. Even the lows of this series have been fun to a degree, yet to see an outright bad one, in my opinion.
Agree.
Felipe says, Barrett needs to try the Trails remake. I have a feeling it would be his jam. The demo's out now. Progress carries over.
Yes, Barrett.
Yeah,
It's also a setting thing. Like, I'm not into that high fantasy stuff.
Yeah.
Typically.
yeah. Spike Roy says, give us the freshman story, Mike. Is it a long one?
It's a long one, Tim.
Okay,
so
well,
we'll have
maybe
to do
we'll save
another
that
one.
for a KF
There's got to
podcast.
be some pictures and stuff.
Okay.
But I am seeing, coming in from the chat right now, Abrams from Deadlock, a playable character, is Samoa Joe.
Very cool.
Oh, we call him
Get it back
Yeah.
to the- we'll talk about it another time. We
And
gotta
then
call him. That's
final
crazy.
super chat for this episode is CWD Long saying prayers for Billy at the Game Chasers. Brain tumor snuck up on him and he just had surgery. 14
man.
years on YouTube. They walked so places like Kind of Funny could run. I've been seeing a lot about this. Go support however you can. But yeah, Billy from the Game Chasers. Good luck to you. We're wishing the best for sure. That's Gamescast, everyone. Every game coming out in September 2025. We're going to return next month. We're trying to make this a monthly thing, going through all of the games coming out that month and our hype levels for them around the beginning of the month or the end of the prior month, whatever makes the most sense for us schedule-wise. We're about to do a live reaction to the Borderlands 4 PAX panel, so stay tuned. If you're on Twitch, you can stay where you are. If you're on YouTube, you got to make the jump. But either way, we appreciate you hanging out with us all week. It's been a fun week of content. We will not be here on Monday because of Labor Day. So fill your free day with fun with friends or watching some old Kind of Funny content, because it's not even old. The last couple weeks, we've put out some banger stuff. The Pizza Bandit stream, the Mario Party stream, Barrett's Naughty Dog video. There's just been a lot of great stuff. Check out youtube.com/kindoffunnygames. That whole first playlist, the best of Kind of Funny games. We got some highlights from recent times. So go check that out. And until next time, I love you all. Goodbye.